Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunless Seas. In the last episode we managed to get our hands on the Claddery Heart, and we've got a few problems. I had intended to look at doing the tireless mechanics quest to get the better engine and things, but there's an awful lot to that quest, and I don't quite understand some of it, so instead of that, I'm going to follow some advice that I was giving in the comments about going on a trip to the surface in order to buy supplies and maybe get rid of some of our crew, because we kind of need to get rid of some of these people. They are eating too much food. So what we need to go to the surface is 22 fuel, I believe. Now, in theory, I could go to a place where it's cheaper, or I could just be lazy. I also need to go to Polythrone, actually, to get the souls for the Blind Bruiser. I'm kind of lucky that he hasn't stabbed me already. I forgot about it in the last episode. And that somehow I managed to survive. God knows how. I know for the tireless mechanics quest we need a element of dawn. And to get an element of dawn, there's a few ways of doing it. I know we can trade our crew in, but I think we need some stuff I don't have. It's very expensive. I think I need vital intelligence and like 50 supplies, which, you know, it's quite a lot. But so yeah, we're going to stick to just doing our little exploration here. What do I have in my hold? I need to get rid of some of this stuff. I also need to look at getting a better gun. Let's see if we can find a better gun for the front of our ship. It is a deck weapon. We need a better deck weapon. A forward weapon. I have a funny feeling that all of these... what is our current one? We have the reproach. We have the reproach. Discouragement. Ah, some wonderful names here. The denunciation. Hull damage 15. Is that better? Damage at 12. Oh god, it ain't that much better. I was kind of hoping we'd have something that was like, you know, considerably better. The Majesty, but we've already got one of those, haven't we? We can sell that for 150 echoes. I think the denunciation is like the best we can get, which is... not great, you know? Bearing in mind our forward weapon was doing 22 hull damage, plus whatever the deck weapon was doing. But I guess for the sake of it, we're going to have to get the denunciation. Don't do it again! Love it. Maybe it fires really quickly. We're going to buy that. I'm going to sell the reproach. Then we're going to swap over... Oh, I had the Majesty. Whoops. Not bad. I sold the gun that was on my ship. The Majesty. There we go. Oh, that cost us some money, but yeah, it could be worse. I'm kind of worried that's not going to be good enough. Oh, we have an aft slot. Can we put an aft gun in there? Hang on a minute. Never say no to an aft gun. We got this big thing. It says aft weapon. I don't know if that goes in the aft slot. What's the cheapest aft gun I can buy so I can at least test it? Forward, deck, forward, forward, aft. 300. A sting in your tail. The difference between that one, that does 22 damage. That does 24 damage. It's not that much, so okay, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to see if it fits. Somehow, I don't think so, but... Oh, it does! Ooh, hello. Okay, so now we have two guns. Wonderful. Wonderful indeed. We need a bridge slot at some point. But, you know, we'll worry about that when we get there. Okay, so I'm still carrying a goddamn tomb colonist. I'm carrying a checkered character. I need to get rid of him as well. Mutter Salt, empty mirror cache box, watchful curios, and a doomed monster hunter. What I'm planning on doing is going to require a lot of space in my inventory, which we do have more, but I worry it's not enough. But what we need is 22 fuel. Could I get it from the Iron Republic? Is it cheaper in the Iron Republic? That's right next to the canal. Oh, do you know what? Let's just play it safe. Let's play it safe. This is a test run. We've got a bit of spare money here. So, if we go to the shop. Let's just get that to 22. Then... I think we needed supplies as well. We're going to have to buy bloody supplies. God damn it. Let's just grab 20 supplies. I was told to take coffee beans with me, so I may do that. We are going to need more than 22 fuel, so let's bop that up to 30. And then we can buy dark drop coffee beans from here. Should I just fill up the hold now? Get 20 of those. This is the really expensive way of doing it, but let's test this theory. I'm putting my faith in the comment section. Isn't that normally a mistake? But actually, no, it's not. No, not when it comes to Sunless Seas. You guys have been very helpful. Oh, can I go to my house before I leave? Because apparently my terror looks pretty high, so let's lower that down. I'm going to spend the night in my lodgings as well. There we go, and let's go on an adventure to the surface. Never done this before. I'm sure I'm missing something. I probably need something else. That's usually how it goes. I've also been told about something called the Last Tour in Venderblight that requires 12 supplies, but you can swap them for tomb colonists and then take them around the map. Apparently the reward on that is really good. Like, it's like a 1,500 echoes, so I may have a look at doing that this episode as well. And then it might set us up for doing some of the quests, because I want to get the engine. I also want to do the Cannoneer storyline. I'm not sure what the reward is, but I want to do it anyway. And there is also this man here, the sigil-ridden navigator. I'd quite like to do his mission as well at some point. But we're missing a few high-profile items, and I need to try and find ways of getting those high-profile items. Did I seriously spend like 7 minutes in London? Whoops. My bad. It's fine. Don't worry. We're going on an adventure. This is a very laid-back episode. After the huge episode that I did on not last week. I didn't redo it last week. I was sick last week, which was mildly annoying. Oh, let's try our guns. Oh, it really is aft. It really is aft. It's behind me. So what we're going to be doing is effectively running away a lot. Is there an aft gun that... is there an aft gun that can shoot forward? I joke about that, but I don't tend to have the target behind me. But it is quite... I guess I can factor it in when I'm doing my evasive maneuvering, that I can kind of spin on the spot and shoot them. We'll work it out. My ass gun is more powerful than my front, which is a bizarre situation to be in. It'd be nice if it had a forward slot, but I guess that's the one downside to this ship, is that it doesn't have a forward gun slot. It has huge health pool though. Massive health pool. Right, let's dock in here. We didn't use hardly any of the fuel and stuff that I brought with me. Let's go to the surface. What could possibly go wrong? The sun is dangerous to Neath dwellers, like your crew, but the surface has its temptations. Ensure you are well stocked with supplies and fuel, or you may never return. There's the 22 fuel. Let's go. The Ascent of Man. I got a trophy. Achievement, sorry. Oh, apparently, I play too much PlayStation, apparently. The engineers of the canal took advantage of existing caves and passages when they could. In ancient times, this was a passage to the underworld, they say. But still, the labour must have been staggering. The story goes that the masters of the bazaar lent their arts and allies to the task, but the surface nations play down the fact. Certainly, some of the tunnels look blasted or tunneled, others look dissolved. Stone pigs, a stoker whispers. Stone pigs. We know about stone pigs from the exceptional stories and how they are the engines of the bazaar. So interesting. We lost terror. I forgot about that. They did mention I was going to lose terror as well. Oh, we lost 10 fuel. And that cost us 22 fuel? Or did it just have to make sure that we had 22 fuel? I don't know. Oh, it's beautiful. The canal emerges in the little lake called Avernus. A warm breeze ruffles blue waters. You and your crew shelter like vampires from the light, with awnings, curtains, broad-brimmed hats, polars, bird song, and the warmth of the Campanian sun. I can fill my mirror catch box. Did I do that? Maybe I'll get lucky. It's money. I'm sure it'll be fine. The box will remain filled with light until it's opened, even underground. They do it with mirrors. Amazing technology right there. To Naples, I guess. Oh, I see. 1 fuel to Naples. The very last stretch of the canal runs overland to the Bay of Boccoli. Then it's an easy run down the... oh god. Tyrrhenian coast into Naples. These are all real places, aren't they? I can feel it. Green and gold. The trees are the dusty green of old jade. The hills tawny as a lion. You are pale as milk, all of you. The crew splash in the canal whenever they can to cool themselves after the heat of the sun. It's not right up here, your bosun confides. I keep thinking I'm going to fall off up like, but it calms the heart to look at, don't it? The surface is restful, but your crew may die here. The longer you spend up here, the more they may die. This includes you. So we're in Naples. I'm looking for a place where I can trade this coffee. Even by night, the port of Naples is alive with shouts and laughter and work songs. The roar of engines, brick warehouses loom over the moon-dazzled bay. By day, you try to stay below decks. The sun hits like a hammer, and the wind always seems to come straight from the struggling sewers of the slums. We can buy a train ticket to Vienna. Parabola linen crumbles in sunlight. The mushroom wines of the Neath are not kindly received in the wine shops of Italy and France. Prisoner's honey loses all its virtue. But in the coffee houses of Vienna, dark drop coffee is the new sensation. It's not so very far by train. You could travel by night. Ooh, we have a hold full of the stuff. That's where we're going to go. The rattle of rails. Rome, Florence, Venice. The sleeping countryside curls around you under the night sky. So like and so unalike the Neath. At Undine, things go wrong, and you cut through Slovenia. Vienna, the station alive with soot and shouting. The station officials with their whistles and their official brass buttons. I love the way it changes in the background. This is so cool. The capital of the dual monarchy has seen better days. The palaces still glitter, but the mood is uneasy. Every third wall seems daubed with graffiti. Only rarely in German. Unity or death, and remember London and the liberation of night. Radical elements have taken to smashing the gas lamps with flung stones. At least that means it's decently dark at night. Oh my god, there's so much stuff here, but no, we're here on a trade mission. But we can establish a business relationship. The proud and glittering Café Festal has long been a centre of intellectual life. But its coffee has deteriorated in quality. Offer a sample to the melancholic proprietor. The proprietor's sorrowful expression vanishes. His eyebrows bristle. Even his ears seem to prick up. My friend, this is extraordinary. What flavours do I detect? Cinnamon? Jasmine? Is that bat guano, also known as bat poo? The vitality of this substance, the energy. His enthusiasm dissipates abruptly. Yes, Yes, I suppose it will do. I'll pay you 80 kronen, whatever that is, in your peculiar subterranean currency, for every sack you bring me. Perhaps it will do this poor old place some good. Anything's possible, I suppose. I don't know how much 80 kronen is worth in echoes. It's a direct translation. How much did I spend? I spent 50. So I spent 50 echoes on coffee. And I get an 80. That's a 30 echo profit. Good lord. Excuse me. I have so much coffee in my ship. Let's deliver some coffee to the Café Festal. Gas lamps glow. Waiters swoop. Chess players hunch over their tables. The melancholic proprietor looks up from his mustache wax. Aha, he says gloomily. My only remaining friend. I'm glad you're not dead yet. Each day, the proprietor waves at the bustling blaze of the cafe. We draw a little nearer to bankruptcy. Your coffee helps delay our demise, if only by a week or two. I am grateful, I suppose. Here, this is all I can afford to pay you. Frickin' hell! 1,520 echoes? Sweet Jesus! Screw drugs! Coffee, that's the way to go. I was wasting my time being an illicit drug dealer. I'm going to become a legitimate businessman. This is what pulls people from the life of crime. Good lord. That was a lot of money. If I filled my if I worked out like how much I could bring up here, I could probably bring up more than I did. I was being overly cautious. So what other options do we have up here on the surface? I feel this whole episode is going to be taken up by surface exploration, so I do apologise. I had other plans, but, you know, it doesn't matter. We can, psst, friend, strike a blow for freedom, will you? A fidgety agitator beseeches you to take supplies below to London for the cause of revolution. I'm not entirely sure I want to support the revolution. I mean, on a moral level, I am all for it, but I feel I would screw over the Admiralty, and I've been trying my best to not screw over the Admiralty. We can report the fidgeting agitator to the authorities. Unlocked with supremacy, the anarchists no more than 6. You have 1. His idealism burns worryingly bright. Besides, you might turn a profit from informing on him. You raise a valid point. I do like money. Let's go. A dinner with a gentleman from the Bureau. A fierce old fellow listens intently to your account and dispatches agents to arrest the agitator. We are grateful, he says. I shall not insult you by offering you payment, oh you bastard, but I must invite you to dine with me before you leave. No payment, but the dinner conversation is rich with valuable information. Perhaps the old fellow is using you as a pawn in some scheme of his own. No matter, the Admiralty would love to hear this. So yes, we have knocked those anarchists down a peg, and we have gained a move in the great game, and we've gained some strategic information which I can get vital information now, and I have a feeling I need that for one of the companion quests, so I'm going to turn it into vital information and then I'm going to hold on to it. Let me gain supplies. Anything else we can do here? Dine with your friend from the Bureau. This costs us 1 recent news. Back so soon? A charming surprise. How is life in the netherworld? You perhaps have something else for me? Do this, see what we get. You enjoyed the ham hock? I will have to cook. Provide you with something to take away. Well, thank you for your company. Most pleasant and most enlightening. So we gained 1 supply, we gained an intriguing snippet, 25 fragments, but we lost our recent news. But I think that was a good trade. Let's go back to Naples. The Midnight Express. The 8 o'clock train is less crowded, but dangerously exposed to sunlight. Besides, you have your return ticket. Fall asleep in a carriage with 2 gossiping bankers. Wake with your head on a snoring soldier's shoulder. Fortunately, he doesn't seem to have noticed. Whoops. We can spend some time ashore. All the urges of the flesh may be satisfied here, and when that's done, perhaps your crew will find time to pray. 30 acres. I'm going to explore some of these options just to see what they do. I kind of want to know. Naples is hotter, louder, livelier, tastier, sandier, windier, foreigner than London. I almost said foreigner. After a day, your crew adore the place. After a week, you imagine they'll loathe it. Nobody died. Bastards. I'm trying to get rid of you. We can purchase supplies. Apparently cheaply. 5 echoes for supplies. Good lord. I can't check my hold though. I don't know how much space I have. But fuel is expensive, but supplies are cheap. Sailors lick their lips. Wait, I didn't actually read the purchase supplies thing. Sorry. Up here, food grows freely under the sky, and the taste of it will make a neither weep. And then all the fruits. Sailors lick their lips as the provisions come aboard. Warm rye bread, ripely blushing tomatoes, wheels of creamily irresistible cheese, cured hams that set coxswain's nose twitching like a rabbit's. You'll eat well tonight. Can I buy some more? Like this millions of times? That'll be annoying. I'm gonna just buy. Good lord. I mean, this is gonna take. This is. I don't want to get to 30 supplies. I'm just gonna roll with it. It's so cheap, like I can't not. Plus, it kind of pays for the trip up here. It's just a little bit annoying to have to keep clicking. Here we go. Up to 30. That'll do it. Purchase supplies. Yeah, okay. Share news from below. I can't do that because I have given it to the man from the Mura. Carry cargoes around the Mediterranean. Your ship is designed for the calmer, deadlier waters of the undersea, but she's seaworthy. Just about. If you're lucky, you might turn a profit. Excuse me. Gotta remember, I need to keep fuel to go home. But part of me wants to try this. But on the other hand, how expensive is the fuel here? 15. Not too bad. I think I'm going to buy another 10 supplies. I'm going to cut this bit out. It was too good of a deal. I couldn't pass up on it. Should I try this just to see what happens? I'm worried I'm going to use up all my damn supplies though. Fuel even. Yeah, let's try it. 60%. Flip that coin, roll that dice. Hey. An interlude of noisy gulls and baking afternoons. It's restful after the terrors of the sea below, but your crew are troubled by the strangeness of it. Some go missing. Perhaps they slip ashore, perhaps the sun withers them altogether. Ah, goodbye. Sorry, guys. I hope I don't need 10 fuel to get back. Should I get? I'm gonna buy some. I know this is expensive, but paranoia. Okay, well I guess we're going back down below. Along the coast at evening, the bloody glory of a new sunset. Gulls crying above the foreland. The Sirocco singing. Smudging the smoke of your engines across the sky of dusty rose. Have you survived another day? Oh, bugger it. Hang on. I gotta go back to Naples. Bloody hell. I've screwed up. Here goes my profit margin. We're also going to need fuel to get back from the canal to London, so let's go to 15 and hope that's enough. Okay, there we go. Let's return below. The sky is blue hot metal. Cicadas buzz like a headache. This is no place for an honest sailor. Down into the dark and the quiet. No birdsong, no surface wars, no raucous peasants. Still water, the glint of eyes. Okay, and we can leave, I think. They sell supplies down here, so it's not too bad if we do get in serious trouble. I'd say that went really well. Actually, bugger it. I need to go to Polythreme. Oh god. Hang on. I'm going to try and snip this in here at the end of the episode so I don't bugger it up. I think it was... I'm looking in the wrong place. That's why I'm like, where is it? Polythreme. There's the blind bruiser. He's around here somewhere. God damn it, I always lose the blind bruiser. The blind bruiser. There we go, cheer him out. Yeah, it is Polythreme. Okay, hang on, I gotta spend some more money. I'm gonna go with 15 and just make it. I think I made no profit that run, but it's fine. I now know about it, which was the main goal of that. Polythreme's right in front of me. I could also sell... I could sell the Moonlight box at the Isle of Cats. I still don't... because you guys know what my luck is when it comes to the port authorities. So I'm going to sell the box. I know it's not the best way because you lose the box. And I think you basically lose most of your money. But if I get caught, it's going to cost me a fortune. It's going to undo all the hard work that I've done. See if we can blast this jelly fluid. Get him with the back gun. Uh-oh. Ow, you little bastard! We don't have a light on the back, do we? I didn't think of that. How do you illuminate the back? The target at the back? Interesting. Interesting problem. Let's scoop it up. Supplies are a premium. Oop. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. I'm going to sell it at the Isle of Cats. And that way, I minimise my chances of things going horribly wrong. Oh, bloody hell. Your cook is outraged. One of the tomb colonists has woken from his coffined rest and found his way to the stores. When the cook came across him, he had consumed a half-wheel of cheese and an alarming quantity of suet. Get in the damn hold. I did that last time, you bastard. Admittedly, we have had him on the ship for a very long time. I should deliver him to the tomb colonies, really. But I figure in the next episode, I'm going to have a look at that the tour in Venderblight and see what the rewards are for that. So I may dedicate an episode to that. This has been a bit of a strange episode, I will admit. But I'm trying to learn some of the more advanced stuff, like the riskier stuff. Now I've got a bit of money to fall back on and a larger hold. I can experiment a little bit more. I think it's worthwhile. You guys don't mind coming along for the ride, do you? The whole point. But the Isle of Cats is just down here. I can't remember how much money we get, to be honest, at the Isle of Cats. Hopefully enough. I know it's not a good idea. Like, you make more than you would in London, but you lose the box, and the box costs like 200. So I think it's a net loss. But maybe my days of illicit drug smuggling are behind me. I'm a changed man or woman. I crashed. Not changed enough, apparently. Let's compile a port report while we're here. Ooh, I've read honey made of the sensitive brother's regret. I forgot about this. Sell sunlight. And we have a 30% chance of success. I think if you succeed, you keep the box. Something like that. Sunlight, that most dangerous of pleasures. Here in Port Cavendish, there's an appetite for dangerous pleasures. But will you be able to negotiate with the sippers of sunlight? We failed and we gained, but we did gain 500 echoes. In back rooms and cellars, in tangles behind warehouses, you make careful arrangements. The deal is only to take place at second hand. Your intermediary will meet theirs. Unfortunately, their intermediary palms off with an empty crate. Not the original mirror cache box. You're 500 echoes richer, but you'll need another box if you're to do this run again. Terrible shame. Should I do this or should I wait till I go to Irem? I think I'm going to wait till I go to Irem. Right, 2 Polythreme. How much fuel do we have? 12. We have enough, I think. And then I guess I'll pick up the souls and I'll end the episode there, and we're roughly at the half-hour mark, I think. After the super long one last week, well, week before last, god damn it, I keep forgetting that I didn't do this last week. Oh, a bound shark. Should we try out our new guns on a bound shark? Seems risky. Plus it will use up fuel. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. A particularly tormented bound shark. Ow. Like the charge speed of the gun on the back is a bit naff. But it does mean we can run away. I can also turn the light off when... Doesn't do that much damage either. All things considered. I guess what I could do is spin. Like so. Not the finest combat stratagem I've ever come up with, but... Uh-oh. Full speed ahead. It's fine. Not sure if it's more efficient to use the front gun, because the front gun... Oh, goddammit. The front gun's going to fire quicker. I could do with it so they overlap. I wonder if there is a gun that overlaps. Maybe the more expensive gun has a different firing arc. I didn't look at that part of it. Maybe it's a worthy investment. God damn it. Stop chewing me ship, you bastard. Oh, we got him. That was a... not going into whatever the bloody hell that is down there. Let's examine its cage armature. And a hunting trophy? You learn little except that someone is merciless and inventive. The pain this creature must have suffered. You take a tooth as a trophy. If your hull is damaged, your engineer will repurpose some of its cage's repair materials. Oh, wonderful. We gained one hull. Oh, well, you know. It's the thought that counts, I guess. Right, onwards to Polythreme. Whoops, I pressed F. Oh god, that's not what I wanted to do. This is why I should never take my hand off the keyboard. Dangerous. This ship does not go very fast, does it? Oh no, I can see why I was told that I should put something in my aft slot that allows the ship to not explode when I press F. But it will use a lot of fuel. There's a few upgrades I want to try and do to the ship. At least we lost some of the crew, so the food isn't going down as fast. It's still going down very fast, just not as fast. That's a step in the right direction. Need to get rid of a couple more. I have been told that cannibalism is a perfectly acceptable way of getting rid of crew. But I think I need some crew for some of the missions for the... Uh-oh. What's that? Is that Carganian? I don't know. I'm just going to keep going. Don't want to fight a bigger frigate ship. Curious now if that other aft gun shoots forward or swivels. I know you can get some of the guns that kind of auto-target or something like that. I don't know. I might be thinking of Sunless Skies. It'll require research, but we'll look into it. I thought this was Polythreme, but no, this is the island below Polythreme. We are going through so much fuel. Oh my god. They're moving so slowly. We are such a big ship. You'd have thought the fact that it's alive would have some benefit. Like self-repairing or something, but... Nope. It's just a remarkably good ship. So I guess they didn't want to make it too remarkably good. Oh, Fogbank, go away, Fogbank. My terror is high enough. I don't need it to be any higher, thank you. Okay, here we are. And hopefully we'll pick up the cargo and then I'll end the episode. And the Blind Bruiser won't stab me in the eyeball or anything. Collect the Cherry Man's cargo. There goes 1,000 echoes. Boo. I could pick up some Claymen while I'm here. I may as well. How bad can it go? Right. So, I'm going to end it here. Whoops. Wrong button. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll see you next time.